and welcome back to some more Forza Motorsport 4. Today we're continuing on Let's Play. This is episode 231. In today's episode we are taking a look at the Class S World Championship races 5 to 8. For that we need another S-Class car, and for that we're going to Britain for the 2012 Ascari KZ1R.
Ah yes, the British car company named after a Spanish Formula 1 driver.
Yes.
Probably set up by Spanish people as well, but ignore that. Ascari! I know nothing about this car.
Well, I mean, the company's bankrupt. They went bankrupt years ago.
I mean, yeah, like every company that makes...
I'm also going to put
car
race
in
tyres
order.
on it again because that makes everything easy. We can put aero parts on it, which would probably suit this car. And also take the wing off, which looks weird.
I mean, talking about that, Emil, didn't you post recently that Spiker is out of business too now?
Yeah, but they've been out of business like 6 times.
Yeah. Yeah, the Spikers had a long and turbulent history.
I mean, Ascari at this point is just a test track resort.
Yeah.
They don't make cars anymore.
The Class S World Championship, the ultimate 12-car championship for the most outrageous S-Class cars in the world. Nürburgring Full Circuit is our destination 5 out of 12. Although only 8 in today's video, because that's how these work. Because fuck recording all 12 in one go.
Oh, it wasn't a Spanish Formula 1 driver, it was an Italian Formula 1 driver, excuse me.
I thought... No, that's Fangio, isn't it? Who's Argentine.
Mm.
One of them's Is it Fangio who's Argentine?
Yes, from Argentina.
And Fangio's the one who died at Le Mans, right? Or is that a different one? What makes humans
Juan
humans?
Manuel Fangio.
2 legs.
Yep, Buenos Aires, Argentina. He died when he was 84. He died in 95.
Okay, never mind then. It's not him. That was the other Mercedes then he drove. Oh, it was Pierre Levert, wasn't it? That was the guy who died. Frenchman. This car has interesting gauges, I'll give it that. And also a 4.9 litre engine out of no idea. It sounds V80. I have no idea what off-the-shelf 4.9 litre V8 you can buy. Could be anything, realistically.
Do you know that Fangio was actually kidnapped in 1958 in Cuba?
Why did you start with the rest of that? If you just said he went to Cuba, I would have said, oh yeah, kidnap.
Yeah,
How
but-
did he free himself? Oh, I know how he freed himself.
What? Oh, God.
Well, it's obvious, isn't it? Fangio freed himself when Sergeant Frank Woods and Alex Mason stormed Castro's
That was
compound
61,
in
not
1961.
1958.
Yeah,
That
he got
was-
freed in 1961. He was there for
I
3
mean-
years. If you think the Ascari is beautiful, that's... I mean... it's a bit too bolt-on for me, but it's a nice car.
I mean, they were talking about, you know, the people who kidnapped him were, you know, part of Fidel Castro's 26th of July movement.
Hmm.
Managers taken to 3 separate houses. Captors allowed to listen to the race via radio. Reports of disastrous crash as the race concluded. I mean, they quote-unquote kidnapped him,
Hmm.
but at the same time, they were kind of just, like, you know, letting him hang out and stuff. So it was a weird situation. About 29 hours after he was kidnapped, he was released and apparently remained good friends with the captors.
Do
They
you
were trying
think
to,
he just wanted to like extend his holiday a day, so he made
Yeah.
the story up?
well, the captors' motives were to force the cancellation of the race to embarrass the Batista regime, as in President Fulgencio Batista.
Yeah, the guy that was there before
Batista.
That was
Yeah, yeah.
that was the guy before Castro,
Wait, hold on, Batista? Do you mean
not the WWE wrestler.
Big Boom Boom
the-
Batista?
The same name, but not the same guy.
Yeah.
Now I've got his theme song stuck in my head. Bah, yeah! Fucking hell! How did that song go again?
Oh, okay. I can tell you which V8 it has. M5E39. M5E39.
Oh, it sounds actually BMW-y, yeah. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Apparently they only made 50 versions, 50 cars.
For some reason, I always think the M5 only had a 4-litre V8, but that was the M3 that had the 4-litre V8.
Yeah, the
The
M5
M5 had a 4.9 or 5-litre, depending on who you ask, because rounding.
Yeah, that 5-liter V10 from the M5 E60 is one of my favorite engines, to be honest.
It's
Not to
just
work,
a shame
like,
it's... Yeah. Yeah, it's a fantastic piece of engineering, it just never really works.
I mean, it's a BMW.
Although that
engine.
being said, the 540 and 540i didn't really have a much better time either back then, so...
Yeah, a lot of them.
BMW in the mid-2000s were,
Hey, we did good cars before. Be our car. Wait, what? They are shit now. They are. Shut up.
I mean, sometimes they were good when they worked.
When they worked.
Favourite vehicular warfare moment? Expendables 3, I guess. Although you can't really watch that scene after knowing that Jason Statham basically almost drowned while he was doing that stunt.
Wait, what?
Really?
Yeah, Expendables 3, when they, you know, they have that Mitsubishi gun truck.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently on like one of the things, because Jason likes to do his own stunts, he was driving and apparently the brakes failed on it and it went straight into the water.
Great.
Yikes.
And apparently if he wasn't like some form of like expert diver in his spare time, he would have been dead.
Great. We could have lost fucking Jason Statham.
Well, I mean, in fairness, in the first Expendables film, they had to send Sylvester Stallone to hospital 3 times because Stone Cold kept killing him.
I don't know.
Because Sylvester kept insisting on doing his own stunts and Stone Cold Steve Austin kept fucking clapping on him.
Punching him pretty hard.
Yeah, but Stone Cold's like trained to not hurt people. And he managed to hurt Sylvester because he's a gazillion years old.
Yeah, I mean,
Bless him. He was good in that last Rambo film, though.
yeah. I mean,
I really like that bit at the
don't-
end where he
Oh,
pins
wait.
him to the barn and then
Oh, wait,
rips
the
his own
last one I did-
arse out and then
I-
shows him it.
I don't think I saw. I saw the last one.
He
I
like
s- I-
literally at the end of it, there's like this dude. He just gets a bow and arrow out and like shoots it into like all 4 corners of him, so he can't move, and then just literally rips his heart out and shows it to him. And then like
Amazing.
sucker punches the heart. It's so bad. It's brilliant.
Amazing.
My favourite bit of that film though is when he claw hammers someone in the cock, which is the most painful way to die, probably.
Yeah.
Actually, okay, here's a question. Important question this, and think about it
Yeah,
long and
come
hard.
on.
If you took a claw hammer to the cock, would you rather die or live?
Die.
I mean,
That sounds painful just saying it, so yes.
that depends what end of claw hammer.
The pointy end.
Pointy end? If they're
Yeah,
not sharp.
like jammed into you by force.
I want to die.
It's like logs aren't sharp, but if they come with you at enough velocity, they're going through you.
Cripes, I don't know. I really don't.
All I
don't
know
want
is
to
when he
look
hit him in
here.
the film, it stayed there for a bit and then he had to rip it out, so I'm assuming it went through the guy.
It's just gross.
He deserved it, he was at a brothel. As we all know, all bad men go to brothels. Oops,
You know,
that's my favourite answer. I don't know.
Not trying to do discourse the moral and legal reasons of why brothels exist. If a brothel is like run and maintained, like there's no
Oh,
like, there's one
I'm
person
all with you.
managing the business. I'm talking about clean business.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
with you.
Yeah.
Like, the
Yeah,
sex
like in
work is
Germany.
like the oldest work on the book.
Yeah.
Like in
Even
like in
fucking
Germany.
penguins do it.
In Germany, it was well taken care of.
Of course it was well taken care
I
of
mean,
in
kind of like how
Germany.
they do it in Amsterdam, where like everybody gets tested, everybody kind of just works on their own. They're not really pimped out, you know. There might be like a manager, quote unquote, but they allow them to live their own lives.
It's not Jizzy B.
It's not actual like gross disgustingness. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with you. I am. Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I mean, yeah.
As long as you don't get too weird with it, you're alright.
So I
Mainly
believe it's a person's right to want to, if they want to sell themselves, if they're doing it under their own volition.
I mean, let's be honest, OnlyFans exist now, so
I mean, yes,
they don't
there
really
is
have
that.
to at this point. OnlyFans
But-
exist.
Yes, but what if they want that intimate content?
Did you see that poor fucking news article the other day?
What happened this time?
God, a woman was moaning because her OnlyFans wasn't popular enough, and she said she felt really down afterwards. And you're like, oh, there's a lot of accounts now, love. You sort of got to try and sell it.
I mean, you gotta work hard at it.
Yeah.
And a lot
You
of people
gotta-
are using it to pick up the slack.
It's the YouTube
You
thing though, where everyone's just seen the fact that there was that like one woman that made $52,000 a month off it, and they're like, I can do that.
And then they wonder why they're in such massive debt after getting everything.
Yeah, and then like 54-year-old Karen's worried why no one wants to look at her beef flaps on the internet. Some people do, it's just they don't know who you are, Karen. Go to porn. Oh wait, don't go to porn because that doesn't have views of content anymore.
It's got to be verified. user
It's
content.
X videos time. God.
God, a lot of people got screwed over in that.
Yeah, no shit. It's all just. It was done really badly as well.
Yeah, the idea was
Obviously, I don't know this personally, but I do know that the search function has been broken now, ever since that happened.
Yeah,
Like the search function just does not work.
Another thing is that they
It was only that
were
website
allowing,
that got targeted as well.
they
which
were
is
allowing
weird.
a lot of illegal underage and like sexual assault stuff on the website, and it was notoriously difficult to get that shit removed. And if it got removed, somebody else would have re-uploaded it. So, admittedly,
The problem is though, did they? Because I know the problem with those articles is I find them hard to believe when it's like, whenever they do the YouTube exposed ones and they're like, oh well, 50% of YouTube's child pornography. It's like, is it? Come on. On YouTube, you can watch literal men be decapitated. Probably if you look hard enough, but
I don't.
you can watch porn on YouTube technically if you want to.
yeah,
Really?
it's out there.
Naked yoga. Google it. I'm not shitting you.
I'm not going to. I'm not wanting
Literally,
to watch that.
literally, if you search that, the first thing that pops up is the fucking pasty. Because it's allowed under healthy living or art or something. It's weird. I can hear the sound of someone googling in the background.
No, I'm not doing that.
He said,
I'm looking up.
Googling it.
I'm looking at stuff for the 24 hours of Daytona, the Rolex 24. so-
Daytona!
Oh yeah, the qualifying.
Was that the last one, or was that? Is Daytona the one that's happened already?
Yes.
The Rolex 24 has happened. The Daytona 500's on Sunday. The Busch Clash, which is on the road course, happened Tuesday. Single car qualifying runs were yesterday, which really only sets the first two positions on the grid, and then everybody else has to fight for where they are on the grid for Sunday.
Oh god, yeah, I forgot NASCAR's really
So the
strange now.
duels are tonight, and this has always just been a Daytona thing. So,
Yeah,
it
but I
really
know they
is.
have like the playoffs and weird
oh
shit.
god, don't get me started on that. Don't.
He doesn't like-
get
Why
me
can't
started.
it just be a fucking race in which cars go round?
It's really not that goddamn difficult, but we gotta.
I mean,
have a
F1's
game
going that
level.
route because they're like saying sprint races and shit. It's like,
Yeah, I saw that.
Well, I mean, sprint
I don't-
races, that's one thing. You're still actually competing for a points championship. You're not having some dumbass playoffs format.
Oh, you weren't first enough. Get the fuck off.
How? What? It's allowed under art or something like that. I can't remember.
It could be also like depending on if it's like a quote unquote documentary or like an educational video, even though
It's
it is
very
for
educational for me. I didn't realise people could bend that way. I found it very educational. And I'm sure the Wall Street Journal will, as soon as they find out it's on there as well. Chocolate sauce girls. I don't want to know what that is.
What the? Excuse me?
I don't ask him. I don't want to know.
Do not explain that.
Although I have
Do
seen
not.
it, I've got to be honest. I have seen that. It's a weird. It is a fetish thing. It's one of
Oh,
the.
is it one of those like lemon party things?
No, it's one of those Pornhub X video things. It's.
Oh, where
Yeah.
it's food play, isn't it?
It's probably. See, this is why I'm not totally against the idea of kink shaming certain people, because there's certain shit where it's like you're just fucked up. There's no way you're getting around it.
Like food goes in your mouth, comes out the butt.
Yeah.
You
Don't be pyrocynical.
You don't incorporate either.
Don't do a pyrocynical.
All right, I
don't
need
be-
some
don't be
context
that-
for that.
Don't be that
Don't.
fucking old thing that everyone knows.
It's a dead drama, you're alright.
No, if it's just drama, I don't give a fuck anymore.
Yeah.
YouTube drama is fucking useless.
Oh, I'd love it, because it's usually... Jesus Christ!
Because it's DJ
Evans,
Killer.
what the fuck are you doing?
He's shitting on your dick.
That line he... that's not how you take the first chicane at fucking Nürburgring. And he's actually managed to rejoin the track in not last place. Which is weird. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, YouTube drama. There's not much going on right now, so...
Yeah, there's that Carson situation. I don't know what.
I
the
thought
hell's
that's
going on
gone
with
now.
that. I mean, it's within the past like 2 months.
Yeah, stuff moves quickly though.
What did
Last
he do?
week's news is considered old drama now.
I mean, there's all that shit going on with Dream, whether he cheated or not. But his
I mean, he
stance-
did.
Dream's just... I think the bigger issue with Dream now is Dream stands. Have you seen some of
Oh.
that shit? Where they're like figured
Dream
out where he
stands.
lived from like a picture of his kitchen and shit.
And the fact that, you know, there's like 18 plus art with like him, with Dream and one of the people he plays with, who's 16.
Of course there is.
And he's like,
Well,
oh, I don't
of
care.
course
We
there's-
don't care.
Yeah, but he's so much of a fucking idiot he won't
Paedophile.
call any of it out. No, he's not a paedophile, he just won't call it out. It's like the other day where someone said, oh, he like used a certain song and apparently it was used in this video that said something bad about native women or something like that. And someone called him out for it. He was like, oh my god, I didn't know this, I'll stop using the song now. It's like, what? It's like if, I don't know, fucking Rage Against the Machine was used to behead someone. That's not really Rage Against the Machine's fault.
No, it's not.
Oh, did you see that cop video the other day? But that's quite funny.
What?
Someone tried recording a cop, so the cop proceeded to play a bunch of fucking copyrighted music because he knew it would get taken down from Twitter and Instagram instantly.
There's one smart police officer.
That's a fucking 4D chess move right there.
4D chess. Then again, if you have to resort, like if
They film everything these days, though, don't they? Because they want
Yeah.
to try and like make any. It's like this fucking.
With the good cut.
It's like there's this one fucking woman athlete here who like tried filming like her, like police officers like trying to restrain her because she raised her hand to them. I'm like, if you're going to raise your hand to them, you need to be restrained because you could attack. That's how it works. And then they're like, she's been speeding and like didn't buckle in her kid and all sorts of shit. It's like, well, it's kind of your fault then, isn't it?
I don't know, police and police reform is all just a bunch of fucking. This is not the right time or place to talk about it.
We have all the important political discussions of our time here. But yeah, no, I don't know.
Gas Kings.
Oh god, yeah, Gas Kings. Fucking hell, that's a drama from the past. That was the dude that was trying to become a British car YouTuber and ended up buying an Aston Martin Vantage that he got from like scamming at old people out of their life savings.
Wait, what?
He's still in prison.
What?
He's got like 10 years. Yeah, he did like a pyramid scheme on old people or something.
Oh, I remember the name. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
the
scammed.
dude literally tried to self-promote on some of my like really old videos. If that YouTube thing where you can see comments on your channel still exists,
Yeah.
it might be there, although I think YouTube might have removed his channel.
He scammed 999,266 pounds from pensioners.
Yeah, that was it.
Oh,
It was him and
God.
a mate, and then he tried to become a car YouTuber.
2 Audis, a Mercedes, an Aston Martin Vantage, 911 Colorado.
Worst bit is none of those cars are worth more than like a tenner these days. Depreciation. Date J Schlatt? I don't know what J Schlatt is.
Yeah, it's someone who played with Carson.
Oh.
If Carson's even
I thought
doing
Carson didn't play it. All I know about Carson is he made those fucking Discord videos.
it. He made Discord videos and then he had a gaming channel and a Twitch channel and shit.
It's like how I have no idea what the fuck Dream is other than he does Minecraft videos. I didn't
I mean,
realise
that's what he
Minecraft
does,
speedrunning was a thing.
I mean, it is. It's been,
I mean, at the end of the day, Go ahead.
everything has been run.
I thought Minecraft was dead.
no,
it's
it's
not.
been like this is its second or third resurgence.
I guess it's because the audience keeps refreshing. Because they teach it in schools and shit. So.
I mean, not
I
just
mean,
that.
it is a
because
good
they-
way to. It's a good
It's
way to
probably
teach
the
a
only
certain
game that's managed to
programming.
reach that point.
They keep
Realistically.
they keep updating it too, so they had shit there. And
Yeah,
there.
there's.
Yeah,
Like,
true.
next update is actually going to change everything again.
Of course.
The,
Like,
I
No,
like
no.
Minecraft. I'm not ashamed of that one.
Yeah, no, like they are going to make the cave system and shit like that different. So it's going to add level under the level where it is now and higher build limits. So way bigger things all over the place.
Yeah, no, I like Minecraft.
Yeah, I mean it's cool. It's
I
better when
don't. I
you're
can't do any of the super complicated shit that people do
No.
with like fucking redstone and all sorts
Oh
of
yeah,
shit,
no,
but-
no. I mean, I think the best redstone thing I ever did was a door.
I just make cities on it and then get bored halfway through making them. Never return
but-
to them again.
And as I said, yeah, the best I did, yeah, was like a fucking, yeah, I think it was that,
I think I made a Tesco in there once.
oh god.
And see, the
Why
only
would you-
the only real thing that I also do have trouble with building is just an annoying door machine with redstone,
Oh yeah.
where all it does is it just makes noise
Yes.
and
Yeah.
it's annoying.
I've seen those. Because it's like a pressure plate and you basically get it to deactivate itself, don't you, or something? Or constantly activate and deactivate itself, I think.
Yeah, essentially
Yeah,
that's
it's
what
not-
it is.
Yeah, no. Like I said, Minecraft good. What
Yeah.
are all the kids playing these days? What are we calling bad? Warzone. Warzone bad.
Fortnite.
Is anyone
Fortnite
still playing
evermore.
Fortnite?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
People, that shit's getting constantly updated. I got pissed off during the Game Awards because they were like, you know, I'm fine with Master Chief coming in, but the fact that they shoehorned in Red versus Blue, one of my favorite machinima series of all time, to introduce, it's like, hey, Blood Gulch is also coming to Fortnite. I'm just like, really?
Fuck you.
I was so pissed.
Do you know, Red versus Blue? It was one of those weird things. Because I heard of it for years, and then I like watched episode 100 for some reason. It's like the final episode. I think it was mentioned on like Halo Wiki
It
or
was the-
something.
Final episode of season 5.
And then by the time I like finally got round to trying to watch it, it was all like animated, and I couldn't deal with that. Like it was. what do you call it?
Season 8 is
CG.
when it starts to get CG'd.
Yeah, I don't like any of the CG shit.
Which is fair.
Listen, I was a simple kid. I just liked Arby and the Chief.
It's like, all we ever do is just stand around and talk.
That's literally what it is, though. It did well, though. I mean, Rooster Teeth's massive now, isn't it?
Yep. They're, in my opinion, too big.
Probably. Everything's too big these days, though. The few should succeed, the many shall fail. The internet is not a new game anymore. Neither is YouTube.
Was it ever a new thing?
YouTube was... Yeah. That's, I mean, Rooster Teeth was started by, like, 2 kids in a fucking bedroom. That's how most of this shit started. Look at Shane Dawson, he just used to tell jokes about raping cats or something, and now look where he is. In trouble for telling jokes 10 years ago.
What?
Yeah. What businesses anyone should try since it's hard to fail? Right. Here's the thing. Here's a little... You should never ask people what you should invest in or what businesses you should try for, considering if you ask people that question, chances are if they knew what to do, they'd be doing it themselves.
And they want to...
It's like when people ask me what to invest in, it's like if I fucking knew, I'd invest my own money into it. But I don't. There's a few safe stocks, but I mean...
Bitcoin? Oh wait, not anymore.
Well, not now. Safe stocks is shit like Tesla and... what's another safe stock? Like mass companies and stuff like that.
Because Tesla isn't safe anymore because of the...
Nah, Tesla's pretty rock safe. Even if they dip, usually they rebound heavily.
Yeah, but but they go too high now because they fucking invested in Bitcoin, and that boosted their shit in Bitcoin.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you buy into that now, it still will be worth more eventually, more than likely.
Yeah.
You are not at the peak of... Admittedly, don't get me wrong, Tesla's looking a bit shaky considering all the products they announced in, like, 2019 still haven't come to fruition, and I still highly doubt any of the figures given out about the Roadster or the Cybertruck.
They had a controversy recently, I think, about some of the early... They give you the money. Yeah.
Oh, we're just back, so don't worry.
Yeah, don't worry, yeah. They give you the fucking money. Why would you tell them shit's going to break down? They will pay anyway.
I mean, it's just recalls happen.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's not the stupidest recall I've ever seen.
Yeah,
so.
yeah, but except it's not a recall.
It's not like Toyota making... Yeah, it is a recall.
No, it's not.
No, it is a recall.
They lost, but...
Yeah, it's the American recall thing have said it will fail, therefore it's a recall.
The NTSB?
Am I a test drive ripoff now? What? I don't get it.
You are
boring
what?
stuff in cool cars.
Oh, yeah!
Cool stuff in weird cars. There
I don't have anything nearly as interesting as what Max has, so... I'm not about to make videos on an Accord. I've already made 2 on the most interesting features on it. And ironically, it's 2 features that are broken. Yes.
Wait, what, the 7 CD?
Yeah.
It died?
It died.
Oh god. And what was the other one again?
The voice commands, which still don't work.
Rip.
What happened with the CDs?
It just stopped working. Basically, I took the Honda advice, and the Honda advice is if CD ejects itself, put it back in. If it ejects itself again, head unit dead. So, head unit be dead. And the problem with trying to find a head unit is the diesel head unit's different from the petrol head unit because they have different air condensers.
Right.
So if you put one in, then the other one doesn't work, and every single Accord over here was diesel because people don't have any logical sense when it comes to buying motor vehicles. A coffee shop? Yeah, you see, I'd wait until, like, COVID completely done with before you start a coffee shop.
I mean, any kind of shop, I will wait until that shit is
Yeah.
done because you never know. Hey, curfew! Oh, hey, lockdown!
That's the point. Invest in restaurants now.
Yeah, they aren't worth anything. I mean, here they did something recently. They actually decided that in all fucking big ass, supermarket and shit like that are over. I think it's like obligation is 20,000 square meters. Everything else than the food thing and shit like that closed. So great. And and in my place, my local one, they actually closed shit, and it was painful. Like I was going to somewhere, and there, oh, it's closed. Nothing
Yeah,
tells me
we've got it tagged as non-essential business.
Yeah, I mean, we had that before, but no, it's not. It's just the one in close place.
Yeah,
Like-
it's all
Like,
strange.
if it's a place where it's open and there are just store everywhere, it's good.
Sell
but
one
if
of
it's-
your what's the one?
My-
There's like one thing you can do without with, isn't it? And they give you two. What is it?
You're talking
Kidneys.
about COVID restrictions, right?
Well, I'm talking about bits of your body you could sell, but yeah, also COVID
Before that.
restrictions.
I-
COVID
I-
restrictions.
I mean, you have 2 kidneys, yes.
Yes, sell a kidney.
You can function with only
Yeah.
one kidney. It is like medically proven. You can do day-to-day things. You can just live your life with only one kidney.
I might ask Boost if he wants to give his kidney up. We'll make him whiter.
No, you won't. I'm going to tell you why.
Weight balance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because there isn't anything to compensate.
Can't you technically deal with one lung?
You can.
I'm
Wouldn't want
I
to do it, but you can.
I don't want to think about it, to be honest.
Humans devolve quite slowly. It's like that. There's that bone in the middle of your wrist that's gone away, unlike most people now.
What?
There is. I'm trying to remember how you do it. If you put your thumb and your index finger together, and then push your hand forward, there's like a bone in the middle of your arm which is now redundant, and certain people don't have it anymore
Oh.
because it's a redundant bone there. It doesn't do anything, so
So the
about
dumbest.
33% of people don't have it. Gone.
I'm going to talk about COVID restrictions for a second here, because
Where do you live? You're Washington, aren't you?
Washington State. So
Yeah, you're
For
probably.
months?
Let me guess. There's a lot of them.
yeah, for months and months and months. Racetracks still aren't even open. Racetracks have been closed to the public since COVID began, but
Mm.
about a month or two after COVID started, all the casinos opened back up, which are closed spaces.
Good.
But you can't go to, I don't know, an open air racetrack to watch some cars go around and race against each other. Can't do that, apparently.
What racetracks are there in Washington?
There's
Is it just
I believe
local
there's
ones?
There's one up north that does World of Outlaws sprint car racing. There's Evergreen Speedway, which from 95 to 2000 actually was a part of the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series schedule.
Hmm.
It now hosts the Arc Menards West Series and also local events. Hosts a round or two of the Formula Drift schedule, so there's also that.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, if there's like a major thing in town, I'm assuming what usually happens is they like shut everything down, and then if like a major
I mean,
series
isn't-
comes in and basically says, "Hey, we're doing this," and they have to go, "Okay, well, we'll cut you some slack." Like if you had
No,
like a
there were no-
NASCAR ring or some shit.
No, I was going to.
There
do
were no
this
fans for either the NASCAR Arc Menards West Series or Formula Drift. in
What year was that
2020.
though? Was that last year?
Yeah, last year.
Yeah,
2019.
Formula One though was sensitive with last year on like letting people in. I think it took them until Mugello.
Well, it depends on a state by state basis, because like
yeah,
Daytona-
America's weird, isn't it? Because it's like there's not a lot of actual like firm country law on how to do things. It's more sort of
Yeah.
state by state decides.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
all-
even if there is one, they still let the state choose how they apply it.
Yeah, and that's why you have sort of your Floridas and then your California, and that does it in two very different ways. Whereas over here, it's, well, actually, I say that Scotland apparently gets to dictate their own shit. That's because we just want Scotland to fuck off. But that's a different topic.
Do you want them to fuck off?
Yes. So they can shut the fuck up and find out what happens when you leave us. The answer is it done that well.
I mean, they have oil, so you can keep them just for that, and steal it from them.
No, the problem they've got at the moment is they want independence and want to go into the EU.
I know.
The problem is they don't generate enough money to enter into the EU. On top of the fact the
Yeah.
EU's just turned around and said we ain't accepting anyone else, so... See you later.
Yeah,
Adrian.
Yeah, poor AK.
yeah. I mean,
He could go
I
over.
think
I don't have an
think
issue with the Scottish people, I just did certain ones and go fuck themselves.
I think Catalonia tried that too, like saying we are going to be independent from Spain and getting into Europe. Europe look at them and they were like, nope,
Got
you're
all
not
that
getting
one.
in.
Just go for it, yeah. Yeah, that's why I insist. We should have another Scottish independence vote, but unlike last time, we should get to vote in it. And if it was my country, and I'm just saying, if it was my country, there'd be two solutions. One, Scotland wins their independence, they go out into the real world, realise how shit it is, and then never can come back in. And if they lost, I would dig their entire country up for all of its oil. Because there's a lot of it, and I like petrol.
All right. Write that down. Write that down.
Listen, I'm just saying, 2025, vote me for V8s.
Just like how Canada's waiting for Quebec to fuck off.
Yeah. Canada's just two different countries, though, isn't it?
I mean, Quebec's a great place, but it always just gets in the way of the rest of Canada. Like, if you're driving from British Columbia all the way to, like, Nova Scotia, you have to go through Quebec, and it sucks.
Does it?
France is literally like two different countries, though, isn't it? Because it's like half of it's French and half of it's English, and it just doesn't work.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Why are we English? No, we are not.
No.
You're talking road signs.
No, I'm talking like language and everything. Because part of Canada's French descendants, that's like Quebec,
Yep.
and then the rest of them are English descendants.
Yeah.
But because Quebec exists, everything also has to be in French.
Yeah, exactly. And then you've just got America, which is just sensible because it's mostly just British descendants.
I mean,
For
we
the most
used to
part.
own alphabet, and then we lost to you, and you got it,
Yeah.
and we
But
sold
half
and
of
we
them
sold
still
everything
speak
we
your
left.
fucking froggy language.
No, I'm talking American.
Oh, America.
Yeah, I mean, there is so many places in America that are named because of French, like Detroit, Cadillac.
America's
shit.
still such a weird one because it's like... It's such a young country when you think about it. It's quite incredible.
I mean, France used to own from fucking Detroit and shit like that to New Orleans, all the way.
Yep,
Also
that was
High
the Louisiana
Scotian.
purchase.
Louisiana woman, Mississippi man, we're together every time we can.
Yeah. And then we lost some fucking war to the fucking English.
Oh yeah, the 7 Years' War.
I think
Typical.
it's this one, yeah.
Listen,
we
we
had-
all
we
have
had
our
That was
time to,
Assassin's Creed 3.
we all have
we-
our
we-
time to shine.
Yeah.
France got
We
it, like...
Yeah.
yeah. France got it
We
and
only-
then we got it and now
Yeah.
America had it
America.
and now China's probably got it.
Fuck China.
I agree.
I,
There's nothing we
I
can
think
do though.
I think when we lost to the English, we only kept like most of Louisiana itself. I mean, what is existing today, and then we just selling it up to fucking America when they decided to exist. And
It's like I was
that
telling
didn't
someone at
stop us.
work, the hilarious thing
Yeah.
with British people is for all how national they are, they're just sort of like a super race of just like French and Italians
What?
and all sorts. And and Germans and all
Americans?
sorts. No, English people.
English.
And then
why?
American
What?
people are just that on bath salts.
I mean, Americans people are just true Europeans that moved there.
Yeah,
because they got tired of
see, here's the
Europe.
thing though. Do you know what the funny thing is? Do you know why Europe has failed for the last, like, 100, 200 years?
Why?
Because they never
Because
pillaged.
all the ambitious people went over to America to start a new life.
To start a new life,
and they left us with all the rejects.
to start a new life and steal the land from the native people who were there before us.
Yes, to steal, kill, pillage the native people,
I
go
mean,
into a
Native
bunch of
Americans.
wars, flop their big cock around, and then once they're out of a war, they're like, what should we do? Oh yeah, let's just fight each other now.
I mean, to be honest, we did that in Europe too.
Yeah, exactly. This is the one
There
thing.
was-
This is the one thing with that. We've seen this happen before, so we just can sit here and go, "Yeah, I remember. I remember the good old days, 1900."
Europe just kept killing itself by until like the mid 20th century. Like
I mean, Europe's
after
still
the
killing each other technically, depending on where you go.
Yeah,
Although,
yeah,
to be fair, most country-to-country conflict has ended up in the Middle East. So,
I mean, the
and now we all get
biggest
to
one-
sit there and tut at the Middle East and go, "How is it so
like-
awful?"
Yeah, like the biggest one, we stopped fucking with each other in the N45. Then it was the Balkans that were just fucking up every time, and it calmed down since the late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
It stopped. They stopped killing themselves now, as much as they did.
Meanwhile, the British and Argentines don't like each other.
I mean,
Don't
because
speak
the
through that,
Argentinians are-
Argentina.
they are fucking retarded. The Falklands, the Falklands,
Hey, now.
I mean, the Falklands were never there. How long has it been since the Falklands have been?
Do you know
the
what?
French?
I've got to be
What,
really honest.
40 years?
I was thinking the other day, I need to start like a TRE out of context Twitter channel, and that's going on there.
Yeah. You
Just
can-
the Argentinians are just fucking retarded.
Yeah,
Brilliant.
I mean, the Falklands have either been.
Don't
like,
say that. I
owned
think
by-
like 3.2% of my audience is which is weird, by the way. Maybe they have a
Right.
domination
Yeah,
complex.
they have been the Falklands have been owned by either the French or the English.
Yeah, the
since, like,
Falklands
how long?
thing's just fuck them. Did you see what happened
Yeah.
recently with that though? That was great.
No, I don't.
They hosted a vote on the Falklands to see whether they'd rather be
Oh,
British
yeah,
or
yeah,
Argentinian,
I
and only 2 people
think you
voted
told me, yeah,
Argentinian,
yeah.
and then promptly got kicked off the island. And that was
No.
the end of that.
Yeah, I mean, only thing they did during this war is like sinking a British ship and killing British people, and then British got mad and they were like, okay, you want to play dumb with us? SAS bombers from half of the from half across the world and all of our fucking fleet.
Yeah, you see, we still like to defend what we've got for the most
Yeah.
part.
Yeah, but
Unless it's Hong
just
Kong,
to
apparently. That's a
I mean, Hong
different
Kong.
topic.
I mean that's not yours. You already you made.
Yeah, I know, we
deal with
sold
the
it back and probably shouldn't have done.
Yeah, but you made a deal with the Chinese when you got it back to give it back to them. That's the problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the Falkland, just to think that the fucking English were like, hey, let's just send our fleet from England to there. You know, it's not going to take some time. It's going to be good. Oh,
It's
and
actually
the
quite
best part-
funny when you think about it.
Yeah.
It's like, there's a reason 35% of the world drives on the right.
yeah, because you used to own that 35%.
Yeah,
a bit
exactly.
more.
It's the reason why India and all the rest of it is stuff. Is China right or left? I don't remember.
Can't remember. I think some bit might be right, and some bit might be left.
It's not like that fucking thing off Top Gear with that African country, is it? Where like they order them to drive on the left, even though all their cars are right-hand drive, so it doesn't work.
I mean, I guess. In China, maybe Hong Kong drive on the right.
Hong
The
Kong's
rest on the left.
right, yeah.
Maybe the
Hong
rest on the
Kong
left.
even still has like British-style license plates.
I mean,
so-
they have a lot of British sort of thing because
It was only 24 years ago.
I think they like the fucking.
India drives in the middle. They're technically right. So technically, if I import a Tatar Nano, it will be on the correct side of the road. Do you think I could import a Tatar Nano?
Why do you want to die?
I mean, there's a long answer to that, but a Tatar Nano. The problem is, if I imported a Nano, I'd want like a really base model Nano, like the ones without like a heater.
No, you don't want that.
I kind of do.
Why would you want a car with both a fucking heater?
Because I could get a YouTube channel out of it. Who on YouTube owns a Tatar Nano?
I don't know. Aging Wheel doesn't. They will be the gate.
No, Aging Wheels just owns everything else that isn't a Tatar Nano.
Yeah, I mean, what?
Dude has a fucking coder, I mean, come on.
Yeah. I mean, I still haven't watched the video, but yeah.
Actually, dude has free coders.
Free? Wait, what? I thought it was two.
No, he's got free because he's going back to go get the other one. Apparently, the guy who sold them was a guy who works on with Coda and also the project that came afterwards. So he had just like free lying around and basically messaged him like, "Hey, do you want these?" And he was like, "Yes."
I mean,
How many
he
do you
sold
want?
Smart.
And he said, "All the ones you got." So
He sold the smart, so yeah.
yeah, fucking hell,
And
that
you
smart
see-
car. Did he buy that smart car purely to make a video on it, and it was still there like 3 years later?
Might be knowing him.
There is no
Someone
driving
left.
style in India. It's just drive.
I mean, who else? I mean, also, do we know what Mr. Regular bought after now that he sold the Falcon, or he's going to, or he's selling it?
He's got a POW at the moment.
Oh,
Bought a Nissan POW as a stopgap. With a 3-speed automatic.
oh yeah, I forgot that fucking Aging Wheel also has a fucking Figaro, or the full cars.
Yeah, man.
Like,
How can you not have a Figaro?
imagine having a fucking Trabant and the Figaro in the US.
Imagine having a Trabant, a Figaro, and a fucking Mark III Reliant Robin.
Oh yeah, I forgot just the fucking Robin, yeah.
No, it's not just any Robin. It's the fucking Mark III Robin.
What's special about it, you know? I don't know about that.
The Mark III is the one with the Vauxhall Corsa headlights.
Oh god.
And then later there was another company that made one that was just called Robin, which was a luxury version with leather seats. And a CD player.
Also, you wanna know how long that thing has been going?
Hmm?
I am finishing my another delivery again in Eurotruck.
Nice.
One that's pretty illogical, but yeah, I'm delivering a COVID vaccine to nuclear
I've got no
power
idea
plant.
who you're on about, Lex, although I have heard of 2,000 horsepower Audi R8s before.
Yeah, but I'm delivering COVID vaccine to a nuclear power plant in France. That totally logic.
Inject yourself with nuclear devices, you won't get COVID then. That's Top Gear top tip right there.
Yeah, I mean, I have 6 more fucking COVID things to deliver.
Wait, hold on, did you seriously take nuclear... So let me get this
No.
straight, you took COVID vaccines
Yeah. and
from the
I'm-
Ukraine?
No, not
Oh.
for the Ukraine. Yeah, no, I didn't go in Ukraine with my truck because my truck was stuck in the highway and big damage, and I was like, nope. Don't do
Big
that shit.
damage. How did you manage to big damage your truck?
Bit damage because when I tried to get to park it where I had to deliver the thing, it was so painful and so badly made. I don't know if it's from a or something. I hit something and the truck got stuck and it got to like 20%. So it clipped through a fucking barrier. So you know.
Hmm. I mean, Daniel isn't here, so you may as well do his job for him.
So I got to drive a Mercedes truck from fucking Austria
Mercedes?
to. Yeah.
Do you mean a Majestic?
Oh, yeah,
Old
I know what you
reference.
mean. Yeah. I mean, wasn't it also in fucking ETS2 before they got the license, or
Yeah, it was a Majestic. They didn't have the Renault
Yeah.
license either when they started ETS2.
No.
They only had the Scania and Volvo.
Yeah.
And then they had none of them in ETS1.
Yeah, I mean, I still have it.
If I remember rightly, it was ETS1, then they did Scania Truck Driver Sim,
Yeah, yeah.
and then...
And ETS1 is not their first game at all.
Oh, God, no.
Like, yeah,
They've already made, like, technically, they've already made an American truck simulator.
Yeah, and the thing is that American Truck Simulator was all of the US.
Yes.
They also made one
in
that
really bad quality. So.
Yeah.
And of course,
They
as we know, we need to see that glorious whole of Colorado.
Yeah.
I really wish I could get back into truck sim. It'll happen once this year where I just get completely engulfed into a truck simulator. Hasn't happened yet though.
I mean, the next thing they get, I think.
I went a bit crazy on automation this month.
Yeah, I know, I saw.
I only made 5 cars.
You know, I may not say anything on your fucking Discord, but I'm still there, checking.
I know.
From time to time.
We are looking.
We are looking.
You said you liked the fucking 3000 GT Z34 thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad.
It's like the best design I've ever done.
Yeah.
I think the lighting helps it a lot. But
and I think Bruce told you some shit that you did were good, which is...
Yeah, you're just giving me 2 compliments. 3 actually.
Yeah, imagine Bruce giving you compliments about automation. That's strange to think about.
The problem with Boost is you want to know when he tries to design Hello.
Fucking shit, my computer locked up.
Oh.
Oh.
That's no bueno.
I mean, it's the first happened in like 4 months, so... And if you don't, it happens so infrequently, I'm not worried about it.
I've just realised Forza's done a smart.
They can't do that?
The brake lights are the indicators on this car.
Damn.
The orange bulbs, that's the indicator. Forza, you made people pay for this car, you're supposed to have done a good job. This was a DLC car in this game.
Speaking of Forza,
Forza.
I know I shouldn't trust the community, but everybody thought, like, a lot of the community thought that the Hot Wheels car pack was coming in today's update for Horizon 4. And it's just like, it said coming soon in the trailer, and they told you like 4 times, coming soon. That doesn't mean, yeah, we're gonna push it out for the update on Thursday, dumbasses.
Yeah, do you know how you know it's not up today?
Why?
Because your boy hasn't made a video on it.
Wait, you make
I need that. Those Forza DLC videos used to do mad views, and they haven't given me any in years, and it's incredibly sad and painful.
Okay, so now I'm bringing COVID vaccine to Germany.
Problem to me.
It absolutely is a first world problem. However, it's a me problem, which means it's
time to bring more COVID vaccine somewhere. I'm delivering COVID vaccine in Europe.
I mean, in fairness, first world problems is all we're technically supposed to care about. So.
Yeah. I mean, we are first world.
Yeah. What the fuck can you do with the third world?
Yeah, nothing.
What about the second world?
Yeah, you see, I've never understood this. Why does no one mention the second world?
Because nobody cares about them.
But, you know, isn't the second world technically a developing country? So they say.
So what do you mean, like Slovenia?
Yeah, like India and shit like that.
I mean, in India it's complicated because I will say that some part of it is third world too.
Or like India, or isn't like most of South America considered like developing as well?
Technically, yes, I believe.
And I guess like the Arabics, although they're pretty advanced at this point. I say advanced, they're technologically advanced. They're not socially advanced, but that's what people forget.
Whoa, are you being racist? Oh my god, Emil.
No, I'm not being racist. I'm just saying a country that only has let women learn to drive in like the last year.
I mean, if it was only that.
Oh yeah, definitely. But the thing is, people
that,
don't realise this. You can advance the country with technology as much as you want. You can't advance people.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that.
I mean, there is one way.
It takes a lot of time.
There is one way. It's called take a gun to the one that lead and change the mentalities. But that doesn't always work.
No, that hasn't really worked in Africa.
Yeah, I mean it worked in Africa in the 60s, 70s, and 80s, and a bit of the 90s. Like, oh, I don't like you. Okay, I'm the army. Let's get you in jail or kill you. I am not the president. Thank you. Goodbye.
Sayo.
And I'm keeping the presidency for like 2 decades at least. At least.
You know about South
Nice.
Africa?
What? So.
What, you mean that colony that's half Dutch?
Yeah.
I mean,
You can tell
it
they're
was
Dutch because they don't give a fuck.
It was Dutch at first.
It's really fascinating when you like read these like it's like the eruption of that like volcano Kuratopa or whatever it was, and like literally in the Wikipedia article it's like, according to the Dutch, 36,000 people died. However, the Dutch fact checking was apparently universally awful because the Dutch never actually bothered to check this stuff. They just essentially literally wrote a number for like death tolls and stuff like that, and I was like, close enough.
At some point in their lives, 1 in 6 children will be abducted by the Dutch.
They will be turned into Max Verstappen.
It's one of my favorite lines from Portal 2.
Oh god. I never played through that game fully.
Which one?
You got
Portal
like 2
Portal
months so
2
far, you're 10 years old.
I finished
Portal
it.
2 was like one of those games, and I got a lot of these back in like, I'd say like between 2013 and 2016, where I'd play them once and go, wow, this is neat for a couple of hours, and then never play them again.
I never beat Portal 1, that's for sure. I got stuck at the end.
It was like
Hard to
Portal.
get stuck at.
I mean, the last test chamber,
What, chamber
I think-
19? Or
Yeah.
chamber
18 or
I mean-
19, one of.
8? If it's the one where you're just sliding on a platform, like a lot of the time, and it's just like you're about to fall on a pit of death goo, I can understand why people get stuck at that. I also understand why people would get stuck on chamber 18.
I mean, which one is 18 again? Is it the one where you jump all over the fucking place? And
18's the one that's got the fling room.
the what?
It's got the fling room where it's like you jump into a pit and then there's like a portal
Oh yeah.
on that
I
little
mean-
platform, and then you
I mean-
try and go
I mean,
from platform
I,
to
I,
platform.
I think 18 I'm good. So yeah, I guess it's 19 that blocks me.
I'm not even angry. Mm-hmm. Do 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 do.
Come on, red light. I have to deliver a fucking COVID-19 vaccine thing.
I have to COVID.
Yeah, I have to
I have to get COVID. Let me raise there.
Yeah.
Cough in my mouth.
No.
No. Me with the Crew 2. Yeah. Crew 2 is just such a dead game.
Like, in
There's-
some ways, it's an upgrade, but in other ways, it's a downgrade. The map's not
I
as
can't
good.
tell
They
what
took
you're
out
supposed to
base tracks.
do. I got to rank 1 and it was like, okay. What now?
There is no story. Is this? Is there?
I mean,
No, there's no
technically, the
story.
story is just level up and all the fucking thingly doos, and then you race against the champion once you're at 50% of like events completed in that like faction of disciplines. And then it's like, wow, you get a reward car or a reward vehicle, which is a hovercraft, a McLaren P1, an Aston Martin Vulcan, and a helicopter, with the helicopter being absolutely goddamn useless.
I can't remember any of that. I just literally got to rank. I had the season pass stuff as well. I'm fairly certain that game would be like impossible without the season pass stuff because it just gives you cars.
It's grinding!
Yeah, exactly. I can't stand games where you have to grind.
I mean, recently Ubisoft thought it was a good idea to add a paywall to lock certain cars behind a premium.
Yeah, I
battle
know.
pass.
I know what.
I thought that's what
you
they
mean.
did anyway, because they had that stupid store crew credits thing,
Yeah. No, but
where
no,
like you
because
buy bundles, and it was like, what the fuck
Yeah,
is
no,
this
no.
shit?
You're the way to get the crew credits and shit like that without paying extra money. It was brandy, but you could. No, you can't.
I'm not grinding. I can't stand
Yeah.
grinding. I just want a game to hold. I just want to do races, get cars. I don't want to do the
Play
same
it on
race over and
Stadia.
over.
Yeah, but I mean, the thing, no, they made it worse because no, even with grinding, you cannot get enough.
The other games I like grinding is like Call of Duty games because they're interesting.
See, now if you play on Stadia, you just get a free platinum every summit. You just got to do like a speed trap or something.
On
and
what?
You
get
also have to
platinum.
suffer through Stadia.
Isn't Stadia dead now?
No, it's just
they
a
closed the
first-party
team
game
down.
development
Yeah.
studio.
I mean, Stadia is dead soon anyway.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if they like reintroduce it in like 5 to 10 years. It's like an all new thing. What race?
Hey,
were
you
on?
remember?
I
You
can't
remember
I
that?
think it's
You
7.
remember that thing I did? We
Mm.
did. It's Stadia. You remember? We did that. We did that years ago. It didn't work. No, it's back.
Boost's a big fan of it.
I mean, no, he's not a big fan of it. He's not hating it because he got it free through his father.
I mean, I got my Stadia for free. I'm not complaining.
I think
Yeah, but
most people. I don't think. I'd love to see the amount of paying consumers of Stadia. I'd imagine it's very minimal. Yes, no, I think this is race 7. All I did in Crew 2 was buy a Harley Davidson Roadhog. I mean, Crew 2 is probably more fun with friends. I just don't like having friends. So.
I mean, what the fuck are friends anyway?
People who ask you favours.
Yeah.
I don't like being asked favours.
I mean, you asked me a favor recently that I just did today.
The fuck did I do? You said no. Well, listen. Let's fucking get this right. Yeah, I know. I took the Nicky Lauda approach. Anyways, let's get this right. You asked me, "Are you gonna let play the stories games?" And I said, "Nah, well, maybe, but I want to emulate them because they run a bit like shit on PS2." And he was like, "Oh well, I'll go get you an emulator and we'll do this and that." And I was like, "Okay." So listen, fuckface, you're wrong.
I mean, actually, the thing
And
I
as
asked
usual, I am correct.
you, no, the thing I asked you, you never did. It's being
But-
those fucking Davix games.
Oh, because that implies me to do effort. See, that
I
is
even
a
gave you-
listen. A favor is effort. That's when
I
you
gave you the-
expend effort
I
onto people. I don't
Yeah,
expend
yeah, but-
effort or money onto people.
Yeah, but I gave you the fucking links for them.
I don't care. You're not paying for it.
Bro, I mean, I can't pay for them for one good reason, and it's because you will not give me your fucking mail address to send them to there.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, because if you did, I would pay for at least one of them.
I mean, technically, you probably would have done for channel membership, but ignore that.
Just PayPal him the money it would cost to buy that
No,
game.
he won't do it even if I give him the money.
He's right. I won't.
Bastard. You know that, right?
If he gives me the money, I'll be like, okay, thanks. I'm gonna go buy a pizza.
You need to get them. Come on. One
No, I
day.
don't. I'm done with Double X.
No, you're not.
Next April Fool's is Little Britain the video game.
You want to pay USA?
I don't think I
anyway.
can play Little Britain the video game because I'm fairly certain it got restricted. It got banned in Germany, I know that much.
What?
Yeah, Little Britain the video game got banned in Germany, go figure.
Did they make a joke on not
I think it was a joke about either gay people or Hitler. I can't remember.
Hitler.
It was the early 2000s, so.
Hitler.
So
You say
it's-
something about Hitler in Germany, you're executed.
Uh-oh,
Little
the
Britain-
stream's been banned in Germany.
It's fine. No one German watches me.
Müller?
don't
Oh wait,
think-
no, he doesn't watch.
No, he doesn't. Well, he says he does.
He says he doesn't, but that's a lie.
Is that a fucking monkey?
No, it's not.
It's not.
Then-
What is it?
It's a character in the movie Silent Night, Deadly Night, which is a crappy 80s Christmas horror movie.
How many
Where,
sounds do
like-
you have plugged into that thing?
Let's see. In this one, like the one focused one that I have, 196. I have one that's just stuff that John St. John has voiced Duke Nukem from the
God.
Quotes of Duke Twitter account. I have 11 about the Angry Video Game Nerd ranting about American football. I have all of the Fact Sphere facts from Portal 2, and that's tied to a button. And then a bunch of quotes from Half-Life VR, but the AI is self-aware. So I have a lot. And I have a button that's just a random sound. So...
Nobody beats Kurt Wilde.
What?
Is that from a Hot Wheels film?
yes.
Oh, look at me, I'm fucking knowledgeable and shit.
And let's press the random button again.
One time my cousin, he tore open his ball sack trying to do a skateboard trick and he had to show it to his mom.
What the fuck?
It's from Letterkenny.
It's not like Tony Hawk discussing why he doesn't skateboard anymore.
That is not what Tony Hawk sounds like.
Hey guys, it's Tony Hawk! Radical, bro! Where's
And
Tony
then I
Hawk
just-
from?
He's from California.
Yeah, okay, he's a Californian dude. Yeah, bro, I'm gonna go skateboarding, bro. Brah.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you, I'm 20 out the real.
Fucking hate California.
I mean, people I know in California hate California too. So don't worry.
Yeah.
It's good.
Don't worry, I
California-
know Californians, for the most part, don't like California.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's a hell or too hot, or so, there is always something wrong with it.
It's always
It's always-
hot. It's always hot, and it's just full of crybaby bitches. for the most
It's
part.
hot, annoying people and on fire.
And also, Los Angeles exists. Blech. We like Chicane though, and Chicane does tell us good stories about LA,
Wait,
like all his
Chicken-
fucking.
Chicken lives in LA?
Yeah, Chicane's LA.
Oh, poor man.
He lives not far from fucking Compton.
Oh,
I don't know if the dude's in the Central, but yeah, it's cool. He sends me videos all the time of like fucking weird shit happening. Like he once sent me this random video of like a giant police chase going on with like this fucking GMC Silverado from the 2000s, like avoiding a spike strip with Speedbreaker from Most Wanted. By the looks of it. He like fucking stopped dead just before the spike strip, did a fucking 180 and drove all the way back. And all these cops were like, what? Hey,
Spinala.
of course.
Spinala.
Spinata.
I mean, you know what you have to do?
Going for Steinauer.
No, Spinala.
I'm not gonna
And we have a caution.
a caution.
No, we don't have a caution. Come on.
A caution. There's a man up in that ridge. He fell off the road. I hope the spider spots this. It's Danica Patrick. Do you have a voice command for Danica Patrick?
No, I don't.
Do you have a voice command of Danica Patrick having a go at that like one dude who was just like, listen, it's not my fault?
No.
Do you like Danica Patrick?
She really did not take NASCAR seriously enough.
She's sponsored by Nature's Bakery. That's like the most legit sponsor. Oh yeah, that fucking mixtape you got handed out as well with the fucking OG Logue music. By the way, just want to point something out speaking about that. Playing San Andreas yesterday, I realised something.
Oh god.
You know
what did
when Mad
realize?
Dog's in the crib
Yeah.
and he's like having a go, he's like, OG Logue, that's my video he's shooting today and those are my hoes and he stole my
Yeah.
rhymes.
Yeah.
If you actually listen to the TV, the rhymes he's singing is just the fucking song from House Party. So apparently Mad Dog's the guy who wrote It's Loke in what is it? It's Loke baby, it's Loke baby, it's Loke no joke, it's Loke baby.
Or maybe it was something else, but everything else is
How dare you call Danica Patrick American Tatiana Calderon? Don't insult Tatiana like that.
69% of people find something dirty in every sentence.
Ha!
Yes,
You said
Duke.
69.
John St. John is just the best.
Every time you say John St.
Somebody peed on the seat. Now I have to wipe the seat off before I sit down.
For some reason when you say John St. John, I keep thinking of John 5. that guitarist who got beaten by Marilyn Manson with his own guitar. Which by the time this comes out might be a restricted word.
What?
Wait, what? Marilyn Manson?
Yeah, he's currently going through cancellation, so.
What did he do?
Turns out, believe it or not, satanic rockstar might actually be satanic. And be into
No
some
shit.
really fucked up shit. Yeah.
No shit.
I have the proper amount of gum for this situation.
Yeah.
Is actually satanic? Oh.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
Although
have
the ribs
guessed.
thing is a lie. Sorry to ruin your day.
What thing is a lie?
That rumour that he got 2 of his ribs surgically removed so he could suck himself off, that's a lie. You'd need more
Anybody who
ribs than
starts
that
rumors
removed.
like that inevitably removes 2 of their ribs so they can suck himself off.
I think you need more than 2 ribs removed.
Well, I mean, he's about as thick as a pencil, and pencils aren't that thick.
Yeah, but he's quite tall, isn't he?
Yeah, then he just has to be well hung.
I don't think he is.
He's a white man.
I
so
mean,
yeah,
let's be
he
honest,
is
he had that album cover where he had no crotch. And it's not like he's going to have a 12-inch Sequoia to do that with, is it? Just saying.
the way you say that.
Refer to the penis as a sequoia.
So,
Refer to it as a goddamn tree.
You have to play a song.
at most, he's got what? 6 inches of banana hammock? Which is fine, but...
Somebody... Who is asking me to play a sound? Is it you, Frenchman?
Oh my god, actually,
Yes.
do you know what? You need that arcade in that soundboard.
What?
That one clip of Xbox Ahoy once saying banana hammock.
I'll find it eventually.
I've got it favorited somewhere, I'll send you it later. It was in one of his fucking Q&A videos, he was on about, like, women's magazines when they were allowed in this country. That's loud.
Yeah, it's the goose from Untitled Goose Game.
Oh yeah.
I
I've only
mean-
ever seen that in a skit, so I don't know anything about that game.
I mean, I also have this.
I'm
And
not
that's a
gonna
big
ask you
part.
what that is. Yeah. Oh wow, it reverbs back.
See, when you play it in reverse, it's like it's building up
Wait,
to
you have a
something.
reverse button on all of those?
No, I don't. That's just
Alright,
like
I was
all
gonna
the
say,
tabs
that'd be
I have
amazing.
reversed.
Is that thing that you're using the same thing Thunder use?
Yes.
Soundpad
It
Yeah,
is
they're both
sound pad.
sound pads. It's like £5 on Steam or something.
Yeah,
Five-
I know.
5 Freedom Eagles.
I need to see if they
Freedom
if they,
Eagles.
if they remember that Freedom Eagles doesn't equal like euros
I
or
mean,
not.
you can actually go to their website if you don't want to buy
I
it
mean, the
on Steam,
euro
you
and
can use
dollar exchange
5
rates are
euros.
about on par with each
Wait,
other, so-
what did you say, Arcady?
If you go to the actual SoundPad website, you can actually buy it without having Steam DRM. It does cost 5 euros, and then like it as for my PayPal information, it was going to be $6.48. So, it's one of those things where it's probably going to be 5 euros on Steam.
Yeah, I think the dollar is
Yeah.
actually worth less than... Well, yeah, is worth less than euros currently.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly from our exchange rates, it's 111 to a euro and 121 to a dollar, so...
I still remember the days when I think
And
when,
then it's
when
like
being,
fucking $5 to £1 in Canadian.
Yeah, it's right now. It would, if I wanted £1 or £1 sterling, it would cost me $1.38.
Fuck me, your exchange rate. Oh no.
If I wanted,
That's bad. That's like... In the early 2000s it was about that.
yeah, if I wanted
Really
€1,
fun
it'd
with
be
Bitcoin.
$1.21.
Fuck.
damn. I remember back in the day when I was in the
The
Caribbean.
American dollar at one point was like neck and neck with the euro. On like
No,
multiple
I mean
years.
one point it was over because back in the early 2000s, I mean 2001 to 2004, I live in the Caribbean, and when we went to the fucking restaurants, if you weren't paying in dollars, they were fucking hating you for that because the euro wasn't worth anything.
I mean,
but
the
the
euro
dollar
won't
was-
be worth anything in a couple of years. Ha!
It will be
Yeah.
worth more than the fucking
Joke
dollar.
that could age really badly or not age really badly, depending.
Yeah, if I wanted $1 Canadian, I'd only have to pay 79 American cents.
Okay, what's worse, Canadian or Australian? That's the real question.
Ooh.
Australian is bad too,
Check
yeah,
the
I think.
Aussie dollar.
I think because the dollar is
Aussie
really
dollar's
bad.
pretty piss poor.
Actually, oh no, that's Canadian dollar. What the fuck am I talking about? Now, hold on, I need to change the bottom to the US dollar. It, the Australian dollar, it's $1.29 for a US dollar.
God,
So-
so that means they pay 20 cents more? God,
29 cents more.
that's horrible. Wait, actually no.
Yes, hello, fanboy the Viper. I think I said that. We get monopoly of money over here.
Yeah, so the difference between the Canadian dollar and the Australian dollar compared to the US dollar, one US dollar is $1.27 in Canada, one US dollar is $1.29 in Australia, so those two aren't that far off.
Yeah, I imagine they swap places quite a lot. I don't know why the Canadian dollar's so worthless. We don't really hear much news out of there. Usually, bad exchange rates come from bad news. Canada hasn't really done anything recently.
I blame Quebec.
Yeah, I know Canada's political situation's always a little bit weird, but that's everywhere at this point. £1 is 175 Canadian. Fuck. Shit, can I buy a car in Canada?
Yeah, you can.
Probably could.
Only problem is that it won't be the right.
If I buy a house, can I go live out there?
You need like to have a job. There's paperwork involved.
That's
Oil's
fine, I'll
cheap.
just ask for a job at Scotian's place. I'll buy myself a ranch and go hunt polar bears.
Oil's cheap. There's not a whole lot of oil being pumped out, and since the Keystone XL pipeline got canceled by the American government, that's also causing issues from getting oil out of Canada.
Canada. Yeah, it'd be great. I'll go live in Canada, drive a V6 Charger, and I don't know. What else can I do in Canada?
Canada's got better import laws anyway. It's only 15 years instead of 25 like it is in the US.
I don't want to import anything. I don't think.
Yeah, but
Although,
you have
actually,
to-
that technically means my car will be legal over there next year.
Really?
Yeah, if it's still alive next year, it will be anyway.
Actually, there's a little bit of a loophole. Because
I think mine
I've-
might technically qualify anyway in America, considering it's just the TSX.
Yeah, that could be one of those weird loophole things.
Or rather, it's the
Uh,
TSX with an American Accord interior, because it's weirdable.
Yeah. But I was on like a Craigslist, which is like your Kijiji in Canada and whatever.
Yeah,
the
we got
fuck it
Craigslist.
is.
It doesn't
I saw
have any
I saw a
traction.
Volkswagen City Jetta for sale.
Oh, fuck
it's
yeah,
Volkswagen
City.
Jetta.
Isn't that one of the?
That's the Canadian one that's technically a Mark IV.
Yeah, it's a Mark IV, but it was sold alongside the Mark V in Canada.
It's one of the
and
most
Mexico.
hideous vehicles. Just,
And
it's
I'm just
awful.
like, oh my god, it's literally just a Mark IV Jetta. I've worked on these. I lived with one. It was just a hatchback.
And also called Golf.
Yeah, but
You
like,
didn't do
they're-
that thing, did you, where you turned it into a Bolf?
No, I didn't.
That's a European term, isn't it? It'd be a Jolf over there, which sounds
Yeah.
really bad. Or a Jelf.
What? Yeah. Well,
Or a Jeff.
Jeff.
It could be a
Jeff.
Jeff, actually.
Yeah.
That's great. Bolf and Jeff. What a couple.
But let's see. There's a couple.
I like
Canadian
those Mark IV Jets are good looking cars. They're just very clean looking. Or borers, I should say.
Yeah, so
Which
the
is, I
Acura's-
still will never understand why they call a car Borer.
Yeah.
Because it's boring.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't help. So far.
So, there were, for many years, you could actually get an Acura CSX, which was basically, it went alongside the 8th gen Civic. The Acura
Oh,
CSX
yeah, that was the
was an
Canadian one,
Acura
wasn't it?
badged. It was the Acura badged international/Japanese Civic.
Hmm.
But you can actually get those registered in the US because they comply to emissions and whatnot because they're just Honda Civics at
They're
the
just
end of the
Civics
day.
with nicer interiors, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, the previous model was also the EL. I've seen those registered in the US.
Imagine going to Canada to bring back a Honda Civic. I mean, that's what I'd do, but still. It's weird. It's like how I'd go over to America to import a Honda Insight. Like the new Insight, the weird
Yeah,
one.
but you.
Oh, sorry, no, is it the Insight or is it the... Yeah, it is the Insight. Even though, like, technically the Insight and the Clarity are the same vehicle these days, but still. I mean, in fact, the Insight, the Clarity, and the Accord are all the same vehicle nowadays, but...
Well,
Ignore
Clarity is the hydrogen fuel cell, whatever.
that. Not anymore.
Oh, it's a plug-in hybrid, yeah.
It's a plug-in hybrid and a fuel cell or something else. It's like the Prius where you can or the Prius and whatever the Hyundai Prius is called. I don't know if you lot get that.
The Ioniq.
Yes,
Yeah, I worked on those.
they're actually
Those are-
quite nice cars inside.
Yeah.
It's just a shame the
People like-
outside of them is fucking horrific.
Like, people shit on Hyundais and Kias, but they've actually come a long way.
Oh, the interior. I sat in a Stinger not long ago. The interiors are great. I still couldn't drive one though. Maybe a Stinger, maybe a... I don't mind the Optima, but I guess that's a bit old.
Yeah, the Ioniq shares the same, like, drivetrain as I believe.
Salt, yeah.
Not the Kia Soul, no, but it's the Kia Niro.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, do you get the Nero as well?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you get that awful advert with Robert De Niro in it?
No.
Oh, thank fuck.
Then again, I don't watch a whole lot of TV anyway.
That's in American, so I'm assuming it'd also cross over, because the director of that's got one of the most hideous American accents ever. It's like, it's not the Nero, it's the Nero, Robert. It comes in hybrid, fully electric, and plug-in. And it's like, kill yourself now.
How dare you talk to Robert De Niro like that?
I know.
It's better than you will
I found
ever
out
be.
they did a hot version of the Kia Soul the other day. I was quite blown away.
A what?
A hot Kia Soul. 1.6 turbo, 201 brake horsepower, 7-speed dual clutch gearbox.
That's not bad. Gotta say, that's actually...
It's not
pretty-
bad. Apparently it didn't review very well though.
I mean, if you're looking for a performance car out of Korea, just go to the N division, like the N line series of cars from Hyundai.
See, N-Line over here just means it's like a 1 litre with a body kit, which doesn't really do anything.
I mean, isn't N-Line just a wonker thing?
It might be different in America, because I know, like, sport trims in America actually give you better engines.
Yes.
Which is a novel concept over here, so...
Because we get the Veloster N, which is like the hot hatch.
We don't get a
But we don't
Veloster.
get, like, we don't get the I-30 or...
Wait, we don't get the Veloster?
i30N, which
We
is
don't get the Veloster, we get the i30N in its place, which is essentially a Golf R for poor people.
Except it's only front-wheel drive.
Is it front-wheel drive?
Yeah, it's not always...
Oh, right, sorry, it's a Renault Megane RS for poor people. I apologise.
Yeah, but
And in
Megane
fact,
RS
actually,
is a-
I'd probably trust the Hyundai to start in the morning more than I'd trust the Renault, so who knows?
Nah, the Megane I think will start because it's based off the Nissan. It's based off a Nissan engine.
You do realise what Nissan stands for, right?
Yeah, I mean, they know how to do engines, the rest they don't, but
I was gonna say, Nissan basically stands for should have bought better Japanese car.
It really sucks what Nissan's become.
It's great, isn't it? Mitsubishi's
terrible.
pulled out now. of this
What?
country. We no longer have Mitsubishi.
Oh yeah. I mean, who does?
Because believe it or not, the Eclipse Cross was not the hit everyone thought it would be.
Yeah, it's a piece of shit.
Daniel says my mum has an i10 and I've hated Hyundai since that. To be fair, if your first Hyundai experience is an i10, I understand fully.
Let's see. Let me look up what the i10 is supposed to be.
I'm assuming he's meaning like early 2010s i10. Which is just sort of an car.
Oh, it's a Korean Mitsubishi Mirage is what this is.
Basically,
I don't blame you.
people buy them
Wow.
because they have 7-year warranties, so they basically
yeah,
abuse the shit out of them, die off,
yeah,
and then
at most, like the quickest one of these things ever went from 0 to 100 kph, 12.1 seconds.
fuck yeah,
Man.
welcome to Europe.
Yeah, but that was with a manual. You want to know the automatic time?
Mm.
The quickest automatic Hyundai i30 for the quote-unquote second generation,
Mm.
which is like 2013, 2019,
Yep.
13.8 seconds.
Listen, do you want to know something fun?
What?
You can still, in this country, buy a Volkswagen Polo that will do 0 to 60 in 16.7.
Oh, I mean, if you want to get one that's got a 65 horsepower engine with a 4-speed automatic, you're looking at a 0 to 60 time of 16.8 seconds.
Jesus. You can fuck a
for this one.
Mitsubishi Trans by leaving the airbox open. Good advice.
Oh, it gets worse. Oh, it gets worse. So, the 1-liter Kappa 2 multi-point injection engine in the current i10,
It's called
get that-
Kappa.
yes, Kappa.
Fucking hell. Alright.
It's,
Wait,
it's
it
supposed
is-
to be
Good
it's
meme.
supposed to be like a Greek, like, letter, so...
Yeah,
Just the
Lancia
state
used it as well. That made it even funnier.
So, if you get it with the multi-point injection,
Hmm.
66 horsepower, 71 foot-pounds of torque.
Mm.
If you get that with the automatic, 17.3. Actually, it's not even an automatic; it's an automated manual.
Yes, yeah, it's
17.3
the small car.
seconds to 62 miles an hour.
Jesus.
17.3.
Genuine question, what is the slowest accelerating car you can buy in America? Because I'm assuming it's much quicker than that.
Probably the Mitsubishi Mirage.
Yeah, and that's like 12. Like, anything in America that's like under 10 or over 10 is considered laughable. Which is weird over here, considering like anything under 10 is considered performance.
Alright, for Motor Trend, the slowest cars they tested yeah, lots of hybrids, lots of stuff that, are appearing to be sporty, but they're not.
Is there anything you'd actually want on that list?
Oh, it's the Nissan Kicks was the slowest vehicle that Motor Trend tested. 10.5 seconds to 60 miles an hour.
Yeah, you see over here, that's like pretty good.
Number 2 is the Toyota CHR Limited.
What engine do
2.
I stick in the kicks over there?
I don't know why Nissan has the Kicks over here. I saw
There's a
those
Duke
things
over
were-
here, I know that much.
Yeah, we don't have the Duke anymore.
Yeah, it's because the Duke sold well here, so they kept the name going. I still don't know
120
why, by the way.
Yeah.
Just for the record.
Yeah. Number 3, slowest car test in 2020, the 2020 Nissan Rogue Sport.
Sensing a pattern?
Yeah, 141 horsepower.
Wow.
The
Isn't the Rogue
Yaris-
Sport the Quish Quash?
I think so.
That's got a Mercedes engine in it as well, technically.
And I mean, something that's to be expected up here. The 2020 Toyota Yaris XLE, 9.4 seconds.
That's not even a Yaris.
It's a Mazda 2, I know.
Yeah, that's still weird to me.
106 horsepower. It's a commuter car. I'm not expecting.
See, 106 is pretty good in a car that size.
I mean, it's only 2,400 pounds, which is like 1.1, 1.2 tons.
Oh, it's probably a good car. I just will never understand why they don't just bring the new Yaris over, considering
Number
it's a
5 on
board
the
car.
list. Like, I'm going slowest and fastest
Yeah.
in the top 50. 2020 Hyundai Venue Denim, which is like it's a small SUV. It's got a
Venue
1.2
Denim.
Yes.
Oh,
It's
Hyundai.
it's heavier than the SEL trim, but
Jesus.
it's got different styling on the outside and inside.
Aren't you unfortunate enough to get the Kona over there as well?
You still have to get the Kona, yeah. 0 to 60, 9.4 seconds out of a 1.6 liter four-cylinder, making 121
Yeah, it's,
120 horsepower.
that used to be the base engine over here. I think they've upgraded to a 1 litre turbo with 120 horsepower now. Oof.
All right, here we go. The 2020 Buick Encore GX, which is smaller than the Buick Encore.
That's the
All-wheel drive
fucking
best
mocker,
in
isn't it?
essence. It's a South Korean built GM car, sold as a Buick, which nothing wrong with that. It's a global platform.
Sure.
It's the same 1.3 liter three-cylinder turbo, making 155 horsepower in the new Chevy Trailblazer, which is not a Chevy Trailblazer.
God, that's such a... What is GM doing with those things? Because they made that and they've also got the actual Blazer, haven't they? Which is just like...
Yeah, they're both terrible.
Yeah, it's just a car.
Yeah, 0 to 60, 9.3 seconds. It's also tied with the 2021 Chevy Trailblazer RS all-wheel drive.
RS.
Yeah, it's RS. It's only got 155 horsepower.
Damn. That's...
And
mm,
it rides terribly as well. So,
I don't doubt that.
all right, this one makes sense because it's a hybrid. It's an eco hybrid. The 2020 Kia Niro Eco Hybrid EX Premium.
That's only got like 130 horsepower anyway, hasn't it?
It's got 104 horsepower out of the 1.6 liter four-cylinder,
And then like...
as
an
well as a
electric thing.
43
Yeah.
horsepower electric motor. 140 horsepower thereabouts.
In fairness, the Nero's not meant to be anything special.
No, it's not.
The Nero's just meant to be car.
So,
I don't mind the Nero, actually.
number 9 on this list, which is a bit disappointing for this car, is the 2020 Toyota Corolla XSE Apex, which is supposed to be like a sporty version, though I do believe
XSE Apex.
though I do believe that there is supposed
Nice.
to be a TRD version coming. I do believe so, but I'm probably wrong.
We get a GR Sport at the moment, oof. Which comes with a nicer steering wheel.
Let's see. It's got 169 horsepower to a 2-liter four-cylinder, probably not a turbo. Mounted to a CVT.
Oh, your Corolla isn't hybrid either, is it?
This Corolla is not a hybrid. It
All our
is-
Corollas are hybrid, apart from the 1.2 with 110 brake horsepower. If you want that.
See, not everything's a hybrid in America.
Toyota basically has switched to hybrids. It's because they never adopted diesel engines quite, so they've just
We don't.
had
Not a whole lot of
hybrids.
cars have diesel engines anymore, except for big trucks.
Yeah, pretty much everyone
Thanks.
just dropped their diesels over here.
Thanks to Dieselgate.
Yeah, I know.
All right,
And
number
London.
10 on this list. 2020 Nissan Sentra 2.0 SR.
They're still making the Sentra.
Yes.
Isn't that been like the same car since about 2006?
It's changed bodies, but I don't think the engines have changed that much.
God. Still one of the best cars in Horizon 4 though for the memes.
It's 0 to 60 in 8.8 seconds. It has a 2-liter inline-4 with 149 horsepower.
That's not enough. In fact, Honda
Alright.
was making more in 2003.
The lighter 2020 Hyundai Venue SEL
Mhm.
has the same power as the Denim variants. 1.6 liter four-cylinder engine, 121 horsepower, weighs 2,700 pounds. It's $23,000, so if you're not looking for a performance vehicle, if you're looking for like a good commuter with a good warranty and somewhat good reliability, somewhat 23 grand for a brand new car.
How much do you get
That's
on a friends and
great.
family discount?
I don't work there anymore.
Oh, don't you? Okay, sorry.
Like if I was, it pretty.
I was gonna say, do you get like anything for a referral anymore?
I would get a bonus, I believe, but
Nice.
and I'd get.
Did you take advantage of that?
No, by the time.
Because I thought, wasn't your mother getting a Hyundai?
Yeah, that was after I had gone back to school.
Oh, okay. Did you get it?
Yeah, she got it.
Yeah, it's too
It,
gone.
it needs to go in for its 30,000 mile service, though.
Jesus Christ, that many miles already?
Yeah. I mean, we bought that in 2019, summer 2019, with like 14,000 miles on it. It's made a couple trips to Montana. You know,
I'm
she was
about to
driving-
shock you. Do you know how many miles I've put on my Accord in 28 months of ownership?
Only a couple thousand.
3,000.
Yeah, but
I mean,
I
you
mean,
don't-
it's you.
And that includes a 500-mile road trip at some point.
All right.
I mean, it's
It goes to work, which is like 2 miles away, and comes back, that's it.
Yeah.
you do 2 miles in a car, fucking loser.
So there's actually two Sentras on this list. There's the SR, which is heavier,
Super racing.
and then there's the SV, which is
Super
quicker by
V-spec.
0.2 seconds. So,
Hi.
yeah, it's 2/10
Hi.
fast.
Nice.
Yo. Ah, hello, Gordon.
I assume you've just woken up.
15 minutes ago.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Have you seriously been asleep all this time?
2 p.m. to, yeah, whatever time it is now.
Fuck.
It's 10:47 local
Oh,
time.
man.
In my
At least I know
defense,
my sleep
yesterday-
schedule isn't as fucked as yours. Holy shit.
In my defense, yesterday I slept for 3 hours from like 5 a.m. to 8 a.m. and then another 4 from like 2 to 6.
Why are you
I'm
doing
surprised your
yourself?
nocturnalness hasn't actually knocked you out. Because usually if I try and do that for a couple of days, I'll just knock myself out for literally like 16 hours.
I'm built for it, that's the thing. I'm
Why?
like,
Why? Boost, stop.
it's
Fuck's
great, I know,
sake.
because the problem is I can't get back to sleep.
Boost is going to be like that fucking guy who developed Temple OS where he's awake 32 hours in like the space of 2 days.
Yeah.
And just drinks Diet Cola to keep himself awake. Isn't a
Genuinely,
Trailblazer a small blazer? I mean, I'd assume so. It's got a smaller name.
My ideal sleep schedule would just be I go to sleep when I'm tired.
Yeah.
I just like stay awake all day until I can't stay conscious, which is how I'm doing it right now, and it's amazing.
Beautiful.
Aside from I'm never awake for anything.
125
Blazer's
horses
bigger,
would
the
be a lot.
Trailblazer's smaller. Back in the day, it used to be the opposite, where the Trailblazer was bigger and the Blazer was smaller.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Like trail, smaller.
Yeah, but America doesn't make sense.
Fair point.
America's stupid. We're a dumb country.
125 horses
Yes,
is
you are.
more than average. Yeah, it's the one thing hearing these Americans are at 60 times. It's like the slowest they get is like 11 seconds, which over here that's like what the base Civic gets. So. Don't ask me how I know exactly what 0 to 60 time a base Civic gets. I just do.
Because you're a fucking nerd.
Shh. No spoilers.
Sorry, I'm still adapting to being awake. What's going on?
Nothing. Yes,
Oh.
ass.
Oh, I
Yeah.
like that.
I mean,
I like ass.
Boost, there is something simple. Get some coffee.
I've got some, but I accidentally made it decaf because I'm so tired. I wasn't
Oh, you poor
Dumbass.
I'm drinking decaf
also, because I'm
coffee.
trying to get
That's
myself off
disgusting.
caffeine a bit, so...
Oh, I thought you
No,
were just
don't
gonna
do
end
that.
the
Fuck
sentence
you.
at trying to get yourself
No.
off. I was gonna say, why are you here?
Don't suck caffeine. It's good.
Yeah, caffeine's great.
No, the thing is I have a lot of it, usually.
Do you get those? No. Do you know how you know you have a lot of caffeine?
Hey.
Go an entire day, right,
Mm-hmm.
without drinking caffeine, and then see if you get a migraine that sort of goes from the top of your head to about the base of your, sort of where your neck connects to your spine.
Here's the problem with that. That would require me to, like, drink water for an entire day.
No, you can
And
still
not
drink
prepa-
caffeinated drinks, like, because they don't have that much caffeine in them. But like in terms of like coffee or something, like a giant shot of. By the way, you know what you're saying?
What?
I slept for like about 6 hours or so today, and I've just been completely tired this entire day. I've had 3 coffees, I've had a McDonald's Coke, and I've currently still got a bottle of Lucasade sat in front of me, which is like a litre, and I'm just slowly getting through it.
Well, that's it. I hate being tired.
I
So
can't stand it either.
So that's why I go to sleep at weird times rather than like try and stay up.
I don't try and stay up though. I'm just always tired, but I can never sleep.
Oh right.
It's like a horror film.
So it sounds like a Greek curse or something.
Yeah. It is the
So
curse
you
I
wanna
got
know-
from... Go on.
You want to know the base, like for the base model Honda Civic in the US, the 0 to 60 time?
It's like a 1.5
Yes.
turbo over there, isn't it, base though?
There's just an inline 4, which is like a 2-liter, I think, and then there's a 1.5 4.
Oh yeah, you still get the K20 over there.
There's a 1.5.
We get the
turbo.
K20 still.
Not in a... No, we don't.
Civic Type L.
Actually, so
No,
the
fuck
2-liter is 0 to 60 8.5 seconds. The 1.5 turbo 4 is 7.7.
7.7 over here,
What?
it's 8.5. How did they manage to weigh it down that much over here?
Wait, what?
What?
No, that's just insane to me how quick, like a, not even a performance model.
Yeah.
is.
It's, welcome to America. He was doing the slowest 0 to 60 cars in America, and what was the slowest one? It was like 11.2.
Hold on.
Which over here is like... It was like
Come
a
on.
Nissan...
That's
Duke or
faster than my car, and my car isn't even considered
It's
that
10 and a
slow in
half.
terms of first cars.
Bro, I
These-
Yeah, 10 and a
that-
half.
10 and a
bro,
half
I have the
seconds.
slowest car, yeah, I guess.
Do you?
I mean,
No way it's slower than mine.
I have a 92 HP fucking
That's
diesel.
30 more than me.
His
Yeah,
car
but
weighs
it's
a lot
a-
more though.
Yeah. My
A
car
lot
isn't a
more?
small piece of shit.
Well, it's a Fiat 500, which is under a ton, versus a big diesel Citroen C4. I know when we had our 308, that almost weighed in at about 2 tons. 'Cause
Wait,
diesel
really?
engines are heavy. Yes. And that's got the same diesel engine as the Peugeot had. Because it's the 1.6 Ford
92.
French diesel. Which is in, like, everything.
Apparently, I mean, it's big, yes. It's
Or it used to be in everything. Ford doesn't really
it-
touch diesel anymore.
MT is 1 ton 25.
Is your...
1 ton
do I have the heaviest car here? Apart from Scotia.
1 ton.
I have a Honda
257
Pilot.
kilos.
Yeah, okay, actually, I just remembered that. As I was saying that, I was like, oh yeah, RKD owns this giant, like, fucking 7-seater fuck-off Honda SUV, so...
0 1
Eventually,
well.
like sometime this year, I'm actually getting rid of it. I'm getting a like a '97 Chevy S10 Blazer,
Oh god, why do you want to test 10 Blazer?
because the 4.3 liter Vortec V6,
Vortec! Oh
That's
no.
all you have to say.
it's low maintenance,
12.5.
easy to maintain. It's low maintenance. It's easy to work on. It's smaller than the Honda Pilot, and parts are cheaper.
And,
Yeah, Honda
and
Pilot's
because it's
very
called
expensive.
S10, you can pretend you've got an early model Nissan Silvia.
Yeah,
Fuck off.
And the variants of the
12.5.
J35 Honda series, like the J series Honda
That's
V6.
the single cam V6, isn't it? That they
It's
use in minivans?
J3589. It's a single cam, 24 valve, 6-cylinder engine. It makes 247 horsepower at 5,700 RPM.
My car makes, like,
Amazing.
188 at 7.3, I think.
I actually made the torque curve for my car because I was putting it in something. Hold on. I
My
wonder if I
car
can
makes
find it.
VTEC at 6,000 RPM.
My car makes shit.
So, like, there's no power until about 6,000 RPM.
VTEC engagement in my Honda Pilot's at 4,400 RPM, so I really have to mat the gas.
Yeah,
tank
they
and-
detune it massively in America. It's like my car in America with that K24, VTEC engagement's like 2,000. For whatever reason, they've changed
my
it. I
my,
don't know.
my, my car make no power. Only
Yeah.
torque. Only
Only
torque.
torque. Oh yeah, Durace has a heavier car than you do as well. I forget Durace owns a giant four-wheel drive V6 twin-turbo cop car.
Yeah, but it doesn't count.
He's got a decommissioned Ford Taurus Interceptor.
Yeah. What do you think's heavier, your car or his car?
His car.
Ooh, that's a question.
That is a question, actually.
I mean, his car is a bot that was meant to run people on the street, so.
And it was also based off of Volvo as well.
Was it?
Yeah, technically underneath it's an S80 or an S60. I can't remember.
Yeah, but especially his was made to run people because remember it has a bulb bar.
I don't know if cop cars weigh more or less actually.
They usually weigh more because of like the security plating and everything if they get shot at.
Oh
One.
yeah.
Or two, they have to have like a lot of the times they have the cages and stuff in the back so that there's a divider separating.
Yeah, okay, yeah, fair point. It's not like they really modify them to remove anything from them, really.
No, they remove
a working radio.
Okay, so the weird thing is about the Honda Pilot is that the towing capacity, 4,500 pounds, which is 2,000 kilograms, so 2 metric tons.
What gearbox is in it?
Boat. So it can tow up to 4,500 pounds if it's a boat, but if it's just a regular trailer, it can only tow 3,500 pounds.
What gearbox has it got?
It's a 5-speed automatic.
Yeah, those Honda automatics are slightly made of glass. You need to be a bit... mind you, they improved them in the mid-2000s, but I know those early ones had like a 99% failure rating or something.
It's an 07. There have
Mine's
been no
an
issues
07.
with the transmission. So...
Mine is... It's fine, probably.
It's not.
If it isn't fine, then we'll just rip the engine out of it and make it a go-kart. K24 go-kart. Nah, it's fine. It doesn't like certain gears occasionally, but...
Oh God.
That's just because it's stupid.
Yeah, that's not good, Emil.
4,300 pounds on the Taurus? Jesus.
Alright,
How many kilos is
Wikipedia's
that?
not listing the weight, so...
4,300's about just under 2 tons. Because I think it's 2,200 pounds to a ton.
My Christ. 4,500 pounds.
Whoa. The Pilot weighs more.
It's a
Pilot
fucking
is heavy.
tank.
I'm quite surprised by that. I thought Cop Car might be heavier because it's heavier engine.
Yeah, but I think the thing that's going to solve it all is if you smash one into each other, it's not the Taurus that's going to get out bad.
Well, I mean, they're both pretty safe vehicles. They should be alright.
Let's find out.
Later, Daniel.
I mean,
What,
the Taurus
loaded in BNG drive?
No, real life.
The Taurus has the bulb bar, so it would be good.
I don't think that bull bolt weighs all that much.
No, it does. It's not about weighting. It's about the fact that if it goes against the fucking Pilot, it's going to blow into it. And
Yeah,
rip it
but
off.
it's not like a spear on the front of the car. All a bull bar really does, realistically, is just make front to arse contact easier because it's more car and it's less car to damage.
Oh.
Technically, if you actually think about it, in an accident,
What
if that bull bar gets pushed back, it's just got to make mincemeat of the radiator.
Yeah,
Really?
but they kind of...
You know, they made them so that don't happen, especially in cop cars that are meant to use the bulb bar on other cars.
And actually, no, if it gets pushed back, unless it like hits it at an angle, it should.
Where do they mount it as well, actually?
I don't know, it's the
It's supposed to
chassis.
be like the subframe, actually.
Wait, really?
I believe that if they mount bull bars on cop cars, it is actually in the subframe and not just the front bumper, because that'd be stupid.
Well, yeah. Now, obviously not the front bumper. We saw with Richard Hammond in India why you don't do that.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot about
I'm just
that.
gonna
That
mount
was
a
great.
winch to the front bumper and not worry, and try and winch a fucking Rolls Royce that's stuck on rocks. I'm smart.
That poor Mini. There's another
He's got
one.
he's got that new show now, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's not related.
Escape?
It's just fucking yeah. I think Clarkson's getting his own show about running a farm as well. So.
Oh yeah,
And James May's got his Japan show.
he's got the
Which is
Japan
really
show
good.
and the cooking show as well.
I saw that one clip of his Japan show where he can't stop laughing at that statue.
Yeah, I did too.
Anyways,
few
that's
good ones,
the end
yeah.
of races 5 to 8. Join us next time for the final slog through races 9 to 12. So join us for that. Until then, farewell.
You